You know, I haven't felt this on my face since my hair was this long. There it is. Hello, DMAC. You're lucky to be here. You're lucky to be here. And I'm lucky to be here. I'm actually here because my parents met Barb Sageman in church in January and mentioned me. Actually, the internet mentioned me, and most likely I was Googled, eventually LinkedIn, Facebook, buzzed, Beboed, tagged, Twitter, binged, emailed, SMS, shipped across the country, shrink-wrapped, and heat-sealed into this gown to stand in front of you, which is pretty much the way everything happens these days. More on that later, because it affects all of our careers. I'm going to take this off. Hat hair, rock star. Much better. I've got to confess that while I was physically present at both of my graduations, I was mentally absent and don't remember a single word of either commencement speech. My apologies if any of you in the audience were the commencement speakers. For some reason, if you can't hear me today, and I know I'm well amplified, I understand. And also, it's a wonderful thing for you guys, because if I say anything you don't like, you're going to forget it. Probably really soon. Before we get into the real meat and potatoes of this talk, I want to thank Dr. Alan Stutz, the Board of Directors, and Barb Sageman for inviting me. And I know that you've been prepared here to move on to whatever's next, and to do it with integrity, passion, and humor. Now, I'm going to do this. Aerate the rayon, take a deep breath, and enjoy the day, because you've earned it. No, I'm not done yet. Is my water? Thank you so much. Oh yeah. Luckily, I'm not a loud swallower. Oh, thanks a lot. Wait a second, this is a Pepsi product. I'm prohibited from drinking this. I got a haircut and an interview suit. And on my first interview, they hired the suit. And I hated my first job. Now, usually, more on this later, when you hate your job, you are wasting part of your life. Truthfully, that's the case. So dress as you when you go to your interview. That way people will know who you are. They will know what you like. They will know what you care about. They will understand what you'll be happy doing. And your first job may not turn out to be a total disaster. I met my fiancée in a job interview. She was wearing too many competing layers, comprised of fuzzy wool and worried knitwear that looked really more like sort of dried out hairballs of the feline persuasion. As a matter of fact, I labeled her Snuffleupagus girl. But she was sparkly and sassy, and I knew how to talk to her because of the way she looked. And I put her on my team, and you know, if she looked like she just stepped out of stock photo land, she wouldn't even have gotten the product, or the project, or the product. And I wouldn't know her today. We wouldn't have ended up hanging out for 6 years after the gig was over.